And we're back! Yay! So, about to talk to
Finally!
Reading at
I thought you might have
Devani.
been eating. Is it done? Did you take care of that madman Drovos?
Yes, I killed Drovas and exterminated a Squama.
Well, this has been an ugly business, hasn't it? A talented breedsman dead, a brood exterminated, mercenaries slaughtered. Sometimes I miss the academy. Please take this. House Halalu owes you a great debt. Safe travels, Zera.
Yeah, okay, I can take that shit. I mean, do I have some medium armor? I don't. I don't have any heavy armor. And I think I do need one. But don't worry, we will. We will at some point. No, so this is a monastery. Interesting. Yeah, seem to be. This is clearly a nose and yeah, okay. We'll go back to the house. Discover it, of course. I wanted to see if I could go onto this mushroom, but I failed and I fell. Almost rhymed. So this part of the water just appeared to be, you know, a lot of water in Vardenfjell, really. Now that I think about it. Can I discover this thing actually? Or not? Is that discoverable? No. Shit. I didn't want it to preview, I just wanted it to be on my map. I feel stupid. Oh well, it's okay. I visited it. Okay, so I believe it is discovered. I'm not sure. I will go with yes, it worked. And I hope it's the case, really. Yeah, I want my mount to be more speedy. Okay, we have this guy changing himself. This girl looking at her map or a blank sheet of paper. I don't know. Really, same shit to me. Okay, where's the stable master?
You look like you know.
There you go. Yeah, I will continue my quest a little bit. Intelligent music, that's what I'm listening to. You have no right to judge me. Actually, you have every right to judge me.
I do hope you'll forgive my candor, but I must ask, what brings a bumbling outlander to my gathering house? Do you fancy yourself a Telvanni mage? No, I think not. You may take your leave. Immediately.
You're Savarak, aren't you?
Ah, I see the Noir is well informed. If you know that I am Savarak, you must also know that I rule Voss as its wizard magistrate. Do you bring me some petition, or is this just a social visit?
I hear your reign has been difficult for many of Voss citizens.
Have a care how you speak, Outlander. It is true that certain of Voss's citizens have struggled during this period of transition, but I'm hardly to blame. They've taken Dratha's illness very hard. It's led to idleness and crude insubordination.
So it's true, you're abusing the people of Voss.
Someone has to. Dratha's mouth, Lane Sardry, refuses to assist me. She just lurks by her mistress's bedside in Tel Mora, scheming and fomenting unrest. People in crisis require a firm hand. If that offends your gentle sensibilities, move on.
Okay.
What is it?
Quality weeb music. They love those lifts. I wouldn't trust them, really.
I'll check in on her again in the morning. For now, just get some rest, eh? You look awful.
Yes, thank you, Manuendel. And please let me know straight away if you make any progress on a cure.
Of course. And I meant what I said. Sleep, Lane.
Yes, yes. And who might you be? It takes some pluck to enter a Telvanni tower uninvited. Impressive. I'm Lane Sardry, mouth to the glorious Mistress Dratha. What is it you want, Outlander?
I've come to discuss the situation in Voss.
The situation? The catastrophe, more like. Savarak
Sorry.
and his black snail mercenaries are strangling the life out of that town. I do what I can, but Savarak has the support of the council. My hands are firmly tied. You, on the other hand...
How can I help?
Savarak won the support of the council shortly after my mistress fell ill. I've always known him to be clever and enterprising, but all this wealth and muscle, that's new. Despots rule with swords and coin. Savarak has an abundance of both.
Do you know where the golden mercenaries are coming from?
I don't, but I think we can find some answers in Savarak's manse. He's turned the old Berino house into a palace and a fortress. If you break in and find some evidence of corruption, I might be able to turn the council against him.
What should I be looking for exactly?
This can't possibly be the first time someone's asked you to snoop through a wizard's manse. Just look for anything that seems out of place. Official documents often provide clues on this sort of thing. Letters too. You'll know it when you see it.
So, if you Drada's mouth, what's wrong with her?
I wish I knew. Our resident herbalist, Menwendel, has been developing on a variety of cures. She's capable, brilliant even, but my confidence wanes. We know the illness deadens the mind and causes rigors in the limbs, but beyond that, we're stumped.
Okay. I'm pretty sure she got poisoned, I'm just saying. Yeah, every time it's for glory and every time I'm wanting to take it, but I don't. I will at some point. Oh. Wait. There's nobody? No idea why there's nobody, but I won't complain. Very sure it's because somebody was before me. So yeah, I'll just leave before they respawn. That's the best I can do.
You're back? I admit I didn't expect you to return. Forgive me. It's hard to know who to trust these days. It seems you actually do mean to help us. Did you find anything?
Show Lane the documents you found!
Honestly, what kind of idiot leaves this many documents lying about? Still nothing about my mistress's illness. Damn. Well, what do we know? House Talalu is bankrolling Savarak's operation. His wealth and mercenaries arrive via Selville Island.
And one of his subordinates is supposed to attend a secret meeting.
Right. With someone named Narandus, yes? The Halalu's hatchet man here in Voss, no doubt. If they're using passphrases, they must not know each other by name or by face. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I could try to meet with Nerandas instead.
Exactly. Find Narandus near the wharf and use this passphrase. I'll have the few house guards still loyal to Mistress Strotha make sure no one approaches. We don't want the real contact to muck things up. Learn what you can, then make a swift exit.
Yeah, I can do that.
it's about fetching time, well,
The Cliff Racers takes wing.
but the stench remains. You tell Varney's servants. Late, always late. Our plot to kill Drotha proceeds at a snail's pace. I blame myself, in part. Tel Mora's fungal growth has proven to be more resilient to the toxin than I expected.
So, we're poisoning the Telmora mushroom?
Of course we are! To release lethal spores! What moon sugar cart did they drag you out of? I'm near to finishing the new toxin, but I need to know the current status of the infection. Examine the deceased nodule at the tower's base and report back.
Okay.
Well,
Oh well, that was easy enough. You know, I'm getting kinda sick of Vardenfell and Morrowind. But oh well, the quests are quick.
You still have your head on your shoulders, so it can't have gone all that poorly. Did you manage to learn anything?
The tower's fungal growth is killing Drata, Savarak and the Hlalu poisoned it.
What? Those fetching bastards! The answer was right here the whole time. Mistress, forgive me. Look, I'm no slouch when it comes to magic, but fungal infections are well outside my area of expertise. You'll have to find Menwendel, our herbalist.
Where is this Menwendel?
She established a small nursery beside the tower. With any luck, she'll be there. If not, ask her assistant Grey Skies. Please don't dawdle. I'm not sure how much longer my mistress can hold on.
What will you do in the meantime?
I'll contact the Telvanni Council immediately. I'm sure they'll love to hear about Savarak's tawdry affair with those gold pinchers in House Hlalu. If I know the council, and I do, Savarak will be feeding the shroom beetles by week's end.
And Voss will be free of his reign.
Indeed. The citizens of Vos will be free to go about their lives in peace. Although for Vos to truly flourish, we must also restore my Mistress Drotha to proper health. From the looks of things, she doesn't have much time.
Oh, it's okay. We can do this. Yes, I could have run there, but no. I'm using my beast. And you can't blame me for it. Wait, below? How do you go below? Oh, right here. Yeah, okay, makes
There's
sense.
someone there. Please, help me. Down here. It's you. Hist be praised. Savarak set those black snail thugs on us. A half dozen of them. I tried to... Sorry, just... Let me catch my breath.
It's alright, where's Menwendel?
They took her. She didn't make it easy. Bit one of their ears off and broke a flask over another one's face. But in the end, they were just too much for her. The leader kept shouting not to kill her. Said someone named Narandas needed her alive.
Which way did it go?
I heard one of them mention a hideout along the coast. There are a few old pirate dens south of here. Maybe they've claimed one. Menwendel knows more about the fungal towers than anyone. Hist only knows what they have planned for her.
Is that part of the trail? Seems to be. Oh well, it's easy enough to find. Wow, you wanna fight? Oh, you're an assassin. Oh, that's cute. That's really cute. You wanna kill me? You'll have to go past my heel. Trust me, lots try that. And they fail. I like how we think is like sneaky. To quote one Argonian one time when I was in a mansion, you know I can see you, right? Oh well, the answer was right here. Let's go. That is nice. Like, you mean it's pretty?
That, you imp-faced brute! I have moldy bread and I'm not afraid to use it. Wait, I've seen you before.
Relax, I'm here to help.
Oh, sorry about the imp face thing. Your face is really quite... I don't know. Never mind. I'm glad you're here. I was just preparing to make my escape. Should be a lot easier now. Why are you here anyway? Did Grey Sky send you?
Lane sent me. We think Savarak's trying to poison Telmora. Show her the Malinian growth.
Well, that's gross. Looks like it was stitched to the lowest stalk. But these striae... Oh no, it's the spores. The growth fence spores into the tower that... Never mind. I think I can help Dratha, but I need a sample of the toxin they used.
I'll find your sample and put a stop to things here.
Narandus is hiding in here somewhere. If you deal with him, these brutes will scatter like roaches under a lantern. Now, I can make it back to Voss on my own. You give these bastards a good drubbing, find that toxin, and meet me back at Telmora.
Yeah, okay, we can do that. No worries. I was wanting to explore anyway, so... yeah. More or less same shit for me. Like the blue mushroom. Those are cool. Oh well, there is enemy that was like, wait, where are they? I was hoping to stun him before he stunned me, but that was some wishful thinking. Yeah. Good try, bro, good try. Oh, a pyromancer. Let's see which one win. Destruction magic or restoration magic? My bet is on restoration magic. Oh, I won my bet. What a surprise.
Meddler! Imposter! You won't leave this cabin alive!
Yeah, we'll see. You're not the first one to say that, probably not the last one. No, same shit as usual. Are you throwing bottle at me? It's quite primitive, like use some fucking spell. Use your weapon. Yeah, he's throwing like bottles at me. You do know that I can withstand like swords and magic, so bottles won't kill me. Obviously. But hey, A for effort, I guess. Yeah, he's trying. He's trying his best. I have to give him that. I just killed your chief. That was way more powerful than you, technically, so you still insist on attacking me? Okay, why not? I don't really care. If you want, if you have a death witch, we can arrange that. No worries. If you prefer dying by my hand than by suicide, yeah, I can arrange that. No problem. Yeah, I can avoid those. I can't avoid those. Oh, the music is actually pretty calm and relaxing. Actually, yeah, sounds really cool. Not really on par with the game music, but I mean the ambience of the game. I'm fighting shit. Stop trying to burn me. Won't work. Well, it will work, but I will heal too fast. Yeah, see? That's the thing. Doesn't work. Okay, I think I got everything. Yeah, bring the toxin sample to Tamora. Yeah, I can do that. Why would I dodge? I don't care. Throw your shit at me. I'm just healing too fast for you anyway. Oh wait, is that a speedy version of Aqua? Yeah, it is. Once again, on YouTube you can't hear it, but yeah, it is. Okay, let's go back to town. And not care about attacks. Yeah, see? Not caring. Just leaving. And the night have fallen into the world of Tamriel. While I was doing my shit. Sad. No, not really. I like Vardensfjord Night. It's actually pretty cool. Not one of the best songs of DJ Searle, if you ask me. Not one of my favorites. I mean, it's not bad, just not my favorite. That's about it.
There you are! I gave Mistress Dratha some chokeweed bitters to slow the effect of the spores, but this is like binding a troll's hands with fishing twine. Did you bring the toxin sample I asked for? I can't brew an antidote without it.
I have it right here.
Perfect. I'll get to work on this right away. Oh, one other thing. Lane took off toward Voss with a handful of guardsmen. I think they mean to arrest that Guar's ass, Savarek. She might need your help.
Alright, I'll track her down.
If you find that oaf, give him a good kick in the nethers for me. Ifra knows how long it's going to take me to clean up my nursery.
Yeah, don't worry, I killed one of them, I can kill the other one. No worries.
Savarek's gone. Damn that slippery bastard. We tossed his manse, the gathering house, the wharf. We turned the whole damn town upside down and nothing. He can't have just vanished. What did we miss?
What about that shipping notice I found in the manse? Something about Selville Island.
Of course, his Black Snail mercenaries have been resupplying there. That must be where he's headed.
Where's this island?
Selville Island is just east of the tower. If he manages to get away, I'll never forgive myself. It will take me too long to gather up all the town guards. I need you to go after him. Please, Sarah, make sure he doesn't board that ship.
Don't worry, I'm on my way. He won't board anything. Well, he will board my sword in his ass, that's for sure. That's something I'm certain about. Hey there. How are you? I won't stay inside it. I appreciate your offer, but yeah, I won't. Yeah, try to light it. Be my guest. You will die just before you cool. That's sad, right? Yeah, that's done. Hey, Savarak, how are
Never
you?
some brat. Dratha may survive, but I'll make sure you won't.
Right. Oh, fuck. You're one of those. Okay, I get it. You're one of those annoying piece of shit that I have like 1,000 shield. Like, why do you have a constant shield on you? Fucking annoying! Takes forever to kill you. Stop this shit. Yep, all the time. Take me forever to kill him. No, no, trust me, I won't wait. You'll stay right here. You won't hide behind a fucking ice shield or something. I don't care. You will die. Trust me, you will. And you will stay close to me. Oh my god. Why are you annoying? Just fucking die like any other boss. Why do you have so many shield and shit? Just have a ton of HP like any other boss and stop being annoying. Fuck's sake. Sorry, where are you coming from exactly? Because, yeah, you weren't there, you're not supposed to be there. Really. I mean, I don't care, I will kill you, nonetheless, but... This Banekin is annoying too. Everybody is annoying. Yeah, that's it. That's it, and that's done. Okay.
You're back. My mistress and I fared the worst. Is it over? Is Savarak slain?
Yes, Savarak won't trouble the people of Voss any longer.
What a relief. With Mistress Drotha's approval, I'll send runners to nearby towns and let the people know it's safe to return. Thank you, my friend. Truly. Take this, and I believe my Mistress Drotha would like a proper word as well.
Thank you.
Sarah, this is the warrior I told you about. The one that exposed the Halalu plot and struck down...
Oh, you have a quest for me? Nice.
Let me get a better look at you. Your eyes are wrong, but your palms...
What do you mean? My eyes are wrong? My eyes are very nice, thank
I
you.
have a task for you. If you succeed, you'll earn the favor of a Telvanni counselor and a treasure from my vault. Is this agreeable?
Maybe. What is it you want?
In all my long years, the thought of death has rarely troubled me. But thanks to Savarak, I've gained new perspective. My illness took me to the brink of the void, the tip of the scythe. Someday I may welcome death, but for now, steps must be taken.
What kind of steps?
I find that people lead much happier lives when they don't trouble themselves with details. Now, Vardenfell is littered with Daedric shrines. 7 of these shrines contain powerful magicked stones. You must find these stones and bring them to me.
Alright, I'll keep an eye out for these stones.
The task I've set before you won't be easy. These shrines lie near and far. Some are little more than piles of brickwork, while others extend deep underground. Even so, I'm confident you'll find what I'm looking for. The Stones of Cold Fire.
What exactly are these stones of cold fire?
So you're a scholar as well. I certainly wouldn't have predicted that. Before the tribunal showed up, we Dunmer worshipped the Daedra. They raised no small amount of havoc, but they also left us valuable gifts. Gifts like the stones.
What do the stones do?
Nothing until they rest side by side. If a mage manages to wake all seven, well, let's just say their powers of persuasion are put to the test.
Aren't you worried about using Daedric relics?
Of course not. Why should I be? The powers of Oblivion hold no great mysteries for mages like me, and House Telvanni has no time for folklore and childish superstitions. What's the point of power left unclaimed?
Do you have any plans for Voss now that Savarak is dead?
Plans? No, of course not. I'll leave them to their business just as I always have.
But the people seemed so anxious for you to return.
I'm sure they did. You'd like an explanation, wouldn't you? Fine. You want to earn people's love. Here's the secret. Just leave them alone. Treat them like adults, even when they act like children. The rest takes care of itself.
So that's it? You just leave them alone?
Yes. Believe me, it's a rare and wonderful thing to live under the protection of a disinterested ruler. Self-determination. It'll be all the rage in a millennium or two, I guarantee it. Now, are we finished? I need those stones.
Yeah, I believe we're finished. I don't like the Telvanni, I'll be honest. I hate them. But hey, I got no choice, right? Yeah, they're pretty much everywhere. I'll do that later, though. Yeah, I want to do the Veloth tomb, which is right here. Okay.
Maybe the restrictions in Mournhold will ease now that the temple is safe again.
Yeah, maybe. Or maybe I don't care. Maybe both. Who knows? Who cares? Not me. Okay, let's go into the tomb, I guess.
I see you found your way. It's nice that you want to help my Narcissus, but he doesn't really require another assistant. I'm quite capable of taking care of his many wants and desires.
Did Narcissus already enter the tomb?
Oh yes, we had a lovely meal by candlelight. Talked about the new book he's working on. Drank some wine. Then off he went, like a flash, into the tomb. Unfortunately, I have not heard so much as a peep out of him in a Guar's age.
Is there a reason to be worried?
No, of course not. This is Narcissus Dren we're talking about. Famed hero and adventurer. If you aren't too busy, though, I'd appreciate it if you could head inside and check on him, just in case. Sometimes Narcissus gets a little distracted, you know.
Yeah, okay. Let's go check on that
Hello?
idiot.
Is someone out there? I seem to have locked myself in. Who's out there? Oh, no, never mind. I don't care. I just want to get out of here. It's dark and it's cramped and it smells like an Argonian's armpit.
How did you get locked in there?
I recognize that voice. I knew you'd come and find me. As for my current predicament, how was I supposed to know it was a trap? The door slammed shut and locked behind me. So, do a dark elf a favor and open the door like a good apprentice? Please?
How do I open the door?
There's probably a button or something nearby. In my experience, there's always something pushable. I remember seeing Daedric symbols on plates along the wall. Try pushing a button that's divisible by 3. 3 has always been lucky for me.
Divisible by 3?
Now you're just trying to prolong my agony. Divisible by 3. Try pushing the 6th panel from the left, or the 3rd panel, or maybe the 8th panel. Any of the panels in a position that's divisible by 3.
Yeah, I will try until I find it.
Another obstacle overcome by the great Narcissus Dren.
That was easy.
I find
Lucky.
that escaping from an ancient trap really gets the heart pumping. Provided it doesn't take too long, of course. I couldn't have done it without your relatively minor contribution. Thank you.
So, are you sure this is the tomb you were looking for?
Indeed, Veloth Tomb. Now we need to locate the hidden passages mentioned in the scroll, and the relics of Saint Veloth will be mine. To write about in my next book, of course. Stick close, apprentice. These tombs can be dangerous to the unwary.
What should we look for?
I could tell you, but I work on an instinctual level. I know relics of historic value when I see them. Apprentice, you lead the way. I expect that locked door was the worst this tomb has in store for us. It's smooth sailing from here, I'm certain.
What about the hidden passages?
Ah, yes. The old scroll. It did mention hidden passages. That's what attracted me in the first place. So I'll look for relics in hidden passages, while you keep an eye out for any unexpected dangers. See? We make a great team, apprentice.
You think Saint Veloth is buried here?
Saint Veloth? Perhaps. It's more likely he's buried in his shrine in Deshan. This is the family tomb. Did I tell you my mother traces her lineage to this noble line? Whatever we're going to find, it won't happen if we keep standing here. So?
I spoke with Saint Veloth's spirit in Deshan.
And I've chatted with the shade of my great-aunt Ativinia. She was as unpleasant in death as she was in life. Is there a point to regaling me with the story of your minor exploits?
Just that the shrine contains the saint's bones and the other relics.
Of course it did. Probably had his preserved toe for good measure. I'm not interested in bones. I'm looking for blessed relics sent as gifts to his beloved family. Heirlooms they buried with him in this tomb. Can we get to the exploring now, please?
Alright, let's look around.
Ooh, this might be Veloth's long sought-after right pauldron.
Yeah.
Ooh, remarkable hanging. Early Second Era, perhaps? Ah, the main chamber must be down these stairs.
Yeah, there was only one way anyway, so...
Now this is a burial chamber. We just need to find the entrance to the hidden passages. According to the old scroll, there's a secret entrance that leads to the hidden passages somewhere in this chamber.
How do we find the secret entrance?
I don't see any obvious lever or switch. That's too bad. Examine anything that looks unusual. That harp, for instance. That's an odd accoutrement for a burial chamber. I also spot an old tome strategically placed for our reference. Interesting.
Why am I examining the unusual items exactly?
I need to supervise. You are my apprentice after all. Now get down there and find the hidden
I will
passage.
trap you in the end if I can.
Only the richest, most well-to-do families could afford to hide their true resting places so that no one could disturb or defile them. Imagine.
But aren't we disturbing them?
Historical research isn't defilement. It's enriching the knowledge of future generations. My calling is noble and above reproach. It says so in my very first book. Now go find that entrance.
The harp is silent as brave
Perhaps
hearts
that
stand
dusty
guards
old-
of a
I
four-valent.
doubt there's anything related to Saint Veloth in this chamber.
Little Lira Velat, her kindness and grace reflected good upon her family name.
The
Under
inscription
Velat,
on that
Master
pedestal
Archer of
might reveal
Molagamur.
something. Do give it a
Valiant
look,
Velat
apprentice.
toasted her enemies to their death and hers. Elm Velat nourished old but himself during the younger years. Yeah, okay, that is quite easy. Let me read that shit again. Strings are silent. Okay, Lilara Velat, what was it again? Nourished all but himself, so elms will be the sack of grain, I guess. That's what I'm pretty sure of.
The brazier ignited. That's a good sign.
Then what was it? Master Archers of Molag Armor. Okay. It's on. Where is it? Yep.
You're a natural. Although I suppose my mentoring has honed your talent.
Toasted her enemy. Okay, let's go with Valian.
Happy to see the ancestors aren't materializing. I find ghosts to be rather boorish. Oh, well done. Perhaps I should charge for my tutelage.
Yeah, you could.
We did it! No dawdling,
to the
apprentice.
Undertomb,
There's
apprentice.
treasure nearby. I can practically Isn't it exciting? We're the first living creatures to set foot down here in more than 100 years. This will definitely get an entire chapter in my next book.
You were right, a hidden passage led to another section of the tomb.
And that surprises you. Haven't you read my books? This is very similar to that time I unearthed the secret chambers of the Master Thief of Elsewhere. A pity my apprentice on that excursion refused to heed my advice. Walked right into a nasty trap.
Is that why you always want me to go first?
Going first? That's an honor I wouldn't dream of denying you. And I'll be right behind you, offering advice and watching for opportunities to teach valuable lessons. You won't get this kind of an education at any university or academy.
Is that what you told your apprentice in Elsewhere?
Something along those lines. But he was too eager, running ahead before I could offer him the advantage of my experience. You don't seem to have that quirk. In fact, quite the opposite. It seems like you want to stand here and talk forever.
Yeah, I like talking. And what? What do you suggest we do next?
We search. You lead the way, while I watch for the telltale signs of a valuable item of historic significance. Hopefully even a relic of Saint Veloth himself. Ooh, this is the part where our adventure gets really exciting.
How do you recognize item of historic significance?
Oh, that's a skill I developed. Finally honed in the heat of battle, both metaphorical and physical. So lead on, my erstwhile apprentice, and do watch for any guardians or traps that might be waiting in hiding.
Well, I can see him right there. So very well, let's go.
Nothing important in there.
You sure?
An ornate coffer. I'll take a look while you deal with any other issues that may arise.
Thank you, you bitch.
Keep your eyes peeled for traps, apprentice.
That shit almost got me killed. Oh well. It's not like it's helping me. It's just standing here. Bitch.
I'm sure you can handle this. Well, that's not something you see every day. Great opportunity for you to impress me, though.
What do you mean? I'm just killing shit. As usual.
I believe I see the treasure vault on the other side of this chamber. Away, foul creatures! The bracelet of Indrel Veloth, I'm sure of it!
Green Narcissus again? Wait, what? He fell into a trap again? You kidding me? Why would I free him? He can stay there for all I care. I don't care about him. Why is there so many shit appearing? Like, it's just appearing. It's not like they were there, it's just, oh, we appear and you have to defeat us. This is annoying. It really is. Yellow Scroll Online is quite a stunt fest, don't you think? Oh yeah. I mean, I have no idea why there is so much monster. Why is there a boss? Yeah. Oh. Yeah, that's just annoying. Good job. I mean, if it was me, I would have placed, you know, more, even fucking more, stun and shit like this. I mean, there's not enough, obviously. Stop this shit! Yeah, so you saw me running away because I knew he would do that and I still got hit. Good job, good job. Do you think I have infinite stamina? Yep. No, you missed. This shit is the most annoying piece of shit monster I had to fight, period. That's about it. Like, it took me forever to kill because, hey, I can regen. Hey, did you see I can regen? So yeah, Narcissus can go fuck himself, I'll just find the treasure. Really. Where is it? Why would I want to free him? Like, is that something can avoid? Hint, free Narcissus again. No. No, out of the question.
Ah, damn these trapped spaces and their tentacles.
Yeah, you seem to have knack. I could just leave you in
That's
there.
a rather ungrateful attitude, after I graciously agreed to take you under my wing. If you don't let me out, however, we won't be able to use the key I found in here. I'm quite certain it opens the way into the next section of the tomb.
There's another section?
Almost certainly. The scroll clearly described a final treasure vault, and we haven't come across anything like that yet. So, do a dark elf a favor and go push a wall plate. It's the second one from the left. Or is it the right?
Alright, let's see if the wall plates will open this door.
I found a jeweled glove and a sturdy key. Let's see if it opens the way into the next section of the tomb. Ah, sweet freedom! Onward!
Why do I have to have this piece of shit with me all the time?
I wouldn't want to deny you a chance to demonstrate your impressive combat prowess.
Yeah. Say so.
Ah, so many spirits. Why they prefer tombs like this is beyond me.
I didn't miss a few, you're just too fast. We actually avoided every traps without wanting it.
Tiles set in the floor. I've seen this before. Panels on the walls. Do you see any differences? I suppose the order is important, but a few of the panels have fallen into disrepair. Think of the stone tiles set into the floor as a giant locking mechanism. We just need to determine the proper combination to open the way forward. Of course, there's probably some kind of conundrum built in.
You've dealt with a puzzle like this before?
Of course! But no two puzzles are ever exactly the same. The scroll described a proper path to ancient honors. Or was it to honor the ancients? No matter. Close enough. We just need to determine the correct order in which to walk the stone tiles.
What happens if we get it wrong?
That's where the conundrum comes in. Check the panels on the wall and see if they provide any insight. I'll supervise and run through the huge catalog of adventure obstacles and how to counteract them. I memorized it for just such situations.
Well, let me know if you think of something.
Remember?
So promptly we begin with this one. Then it's... I don't know. This one? This one?
That's it. Just step in the proper order and the way will be open.
Yeah, it's that. Wait, what? Okay. Hello. Yeah, I get it. Use map. Okay. Do I have to reset that shit? How do I do it? This shit is bugged. Yeah, this is this one! Come on, walk! Fuck's sake! There is some lag, so it doesn't work immediately, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's not the right one, right? No!
Did you see that flash of gold? A blessing from St. Veloth for sure.
Got it too.
Come to Narcissus, you beautiful golden head, you. And look, another passage opens. That will lead to the treasure vault most assuredly. I'm just guessing, mind you, but I dare say that skull belonged to a son or grandson of St. Veloth. What a spectacular discovery!
Maybe you should have left the skull where you found it.
Nonsense. Did you see it? Emeralds for eyes, covered in gold. It's better than anything in my collection. Don't let odd sounds disturb you. I learned long ago to just hum the tune to the Red Mountain drinking song and keep moving forward.
But the skull was hidden behind the gate, with magic protecting it from people like us.
There are no people like us. We solved the puzzle and uncovered the secret. You did all the work, of course, but I had it figured out the moment we entered the chamber.
Yeah, my ass.
I was ready to help if you needed it. Now, let's see what's waiting inside.
Very well, let's continue on.
To the ancient crypt! My next book is going to be a trilogy for sure. Well, this isn't at all what I expected.
Oh well.
I'll perform a thorough historical examination while you deal with any inconveniences that happen our way. I expected your technique to be a little more graceful than that.
Fuck you. The goal is they die. And if they die, I consider it good.
Preserved bodies, not cremated ashes. A technique that predates the earliest Dark Elves.
Oh well.
Dear, I don't like the look of this. I'm sure you can manage.
Yeah, I can manage with the help of
Aim
my
for the
DPS
vital
friend there.
parts. They have to have vital parts.
Yeah, well, we'll just go there.
This is disappointing. Where's all the treasure? Nothing but some
Probably
broken
got robbed.
crates and an old well. Narcissus Dren never fails like this. I blame you, apprentice.
Fuck you!
My translation was nearly perfect, so how could this be? Where are the relics? The treasure? There's nothing here but some busted old crates and a decrepit old well.
I guess that old scroll was wrong.
No, that's impossible. Ancient scrolls lead to discovery and treasure, not disappointment. I blame you, apprentice. You obviously don't have the attitude and temperament necessary to make great discoveries. You've ruined my expedition.
Wasn't it worth it just for the adventure?
Isn't that a noble sentiment? But noble sentiments don't pay the bills or sell my books. You wouldn't understand. You have no sense of what it takes to do what Narcissus Dren does. You're nothing more than an apprentice.
Didn't I read somewhere that Chimera hid treasure in the wells?
Of course! Narcissus Dren and the Well of Gold! One of my earliest adventures. Why didn't I think of that? I take back everything I said. You are a good apprentice. Now, let's see what they hid away in that old well.
Ah, you might want to get a closer look.
I think you're right, apprentice. There's no water down there, and I definitely see a gleam of gold. Hey!
Yep. Same here.
I assume that was a mistake on your part. I reiterate my earlier observation. You're a terrible apprentice. Hello? Is anyone there? A little help, please?
Lucky, totally not done on purpose. Okay, so where's the exit exactly? Ah, it's this way. It happens. Yeah, it happens, exactly. Anyway. It's just happened, you know, it just happens. Bad luck and shit.
Oof. Now is not the time to take a break. Narcissus will be out soon. It's good to see you again. Finished exploring the tomb. But where's Narcissus? I do miss that dark elf terribly, you know.
Narcissus is doing quite well. He wanted to check out one more hole in the ground.
That sounds like my Narcissus. Always wanting to explore just one more nook and cranny. I assume he'll be along shortly for one of my shoulder rubs.
Of course.
Allow me to pay you for your service. It is the standard rate for Narcissus apprentices.
Thank you. Well, that was fine. Anyway. That was a fine adventure, if I say so myself.
House Redoran!
Walk in honor, my kin.
I'll just kill you, because I don't know why. I don't know why. I wanted to kill you. That's done. And there is a quest there. Actually, there's
For the
two quests.
80th time, help is on the way. I've received assurances from House Redoran. They will handle this trouble in the mine. You need only be patient. I presume you've come here seeking work? I'm afraid the mine may be closed for some time yet. Not too long, of course. Anyway, feel free to stay as long as your coin purse allows. Our innkeeper will no doubt appreciate the business.
What's going on in the mine?
Some of our egg hands have fallen ill. We've elected to keep them in the mines until we find the source of the sickness. Just a precaution, mind you. Surveyors from House Redoran should be arriving any minute to, you know, survey.
So, you've trapped these sick egg hands in the mine.
Trapped? No, don't be absurd. It's not as if they're itching to leave. Look, House Redoran will sort this out. Speak to Foreman Lothdar if you have other questions. He's just over there, by the mine entrance. I have other matters to attend to.
I think I would talk to Foreman Lothdar. Yeah, okay. Can do this.
Can't you hear it? The song. It's all wrong. Well, it's about damn time. You daffy House Redoran types have... Wait. You're not House Redoran? Ah. Should have known better. You'd best move on, stranger. This mine's cursed. It'll snatch you up just like poor Thogbruth if you aren't careful.
Tell me more about what's going on in the mine.
Sorry for growling and moping. We've just been waiting for these damned Redoran surveyors so long. Kind of lost hope, you know? My egg hands are in buckets of trouble. Some strange noise is turning their brains to pudding, driving the Kwama mad too.
What is the sound doing the egg hands exactly?
It's put a hex on them. They won't budge. They just pace and hum and blubber like idiots. Practically had to beat Thogbruth senseless to drag him out here. Ugh, something in that noise, that song. It's got them by the beards and won't let go.
Maybe I could help you investigate.
Morris, mercy. Thank you, friend. I'm supposed to wait until the Redoran surveyors show up, but to some God with that. I want my people home safe. Do what you need to do, but don't stay in there long. I don't want that song to claim you too.
Can you tell me more about this song?
Well, it's barely a song. It's just a mash of notes, you know? It crawls up behind your eyeballs and makes you dizzy, paranoid. I've been working in these mines for years, and I've never heard the like. Might have something to do with all the quakes.
Quakes?
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but Red Mountain's been pretty ornery lately. We've been dealing with minor cave-ins for weeks. Could be that one of those tremors uncovered something it shouldn't have.
Why is that song so loud compared to the other ones? I did normalize the music, so it's on the same all the time, but yeah, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I did it badly, who knows. Yeah, the volume is right on this one. Oh well. Helping. Okay, nice. Oh well. I'll kill this one because I can.
Don't you? I can see it behind your eyes. Swimming.
Oh, that was from the game.
Can you see the melody? The harmony? Please, you have to see it.
What did I hear just now?
A song. The song. Do you see how it shimmers? Do you see its tones, its colors? It should help make things clear, make things whole, but it doesn't. It doesn't. It has to be fixed.
How do I fix it?
Open your ears. You have to find it. The melody. It's shattered and hidden. You see? Tucked away in the noise, but it's there. It has to be. It has to be.
Okay. If you say so. Oh, of course, a fucking rock blocked me.
It's not time yet. It should be quiet. It should be sleeping.
Will you go away? You way too far from.
Must have been. Must have been.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
What are you? No! I can't leave. Not yet. I tried to follow the foreman. I did. But it won't let me. Not until everything is as it should be. Not until everything is perfect.
Slow down. The song is doing this to you?
Yes! Yes, the song! You've heard it. I can tell. It should be quiet. It isn't ready. It isn't perfect. But someone interfered. The ground shook and... oh, the meddling! They broke it! They ruined it!
So a person is responsible for this?
Yes, yes. But not one of us. No, it's a tinkerer. A meddler. Poking around and breaking things. Soiling them. He has to be punished. Yes! The song has to be pure. Has to be perfect.
Okay.
If not, the consequences... oh, the consequences!
Try to stay calm. I'll find this meddler. You know, I do believe that this kind of voice acting is the most fun for the voice actor themselves. Really. I'm sure of it. Because they just have to act crazy. Yeah, okay. What's that shit? The Kwama Queen lies motionless. From the surrounding, it looked like its own Kwama children were responsible.
Queen's dead. Dead and gone, just like the Kwama, Breton, Queen, Egg Hand. All the same. All just meat. They killed her. Killed their own queen. Do you see what it does? What it's doing? Broken. All broken. Just the mind for now. But soon, everywhere.
What do you mean everywhere?
It's spun out of control. Can't you feel it? It echoes and grows. Echoes and grows. Soon it'll be too loud for the mind to contain. Everyone will hear it. Everyone. And then... no! We have to fix it.
Where is it coming from? What do I need to do to fix it?
Has to be fixed. Has to be perfect.
You know, you're not helping. I'm asking questions. Answer them, please. I'm actually curious about this. Okay. Why is there dwarven spiders there? Why am I in a fucking... wait, what? Well, I'm sure it's part of the song. I hope so. What is the song? This part of the game is loud. Okay. The game believe in forever that I'm in fight. I'm not. Why? Like, I'm not in a fight! Just, yep. Can't do shit. Game believe I'm in a fight, and I'm not. So, well, no idea what to do. Like, yep, the game is believing I'm in a fight, so I guess I'll just log out, because I got no choice. The game is thinking I'm in a fight while I'm not. So that's pretty much the only thing it can do. Yes, because the game prevents you to open door and shit when you're in a fight. That's completely bullshit, but it does. And yes, this part of the game is incredibly loud. I have no idea why. The shit I need to do, like, for real, the shit I need to do just for having the game working. See? Now it's working. The game's like, oh, you're not in a fight anymore. No shit. Swear. That's really a menace, by the way. I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be a ton of enemies there, but the guy before me... Oh, there was a miner right here.
I really thought I had it that time. Curse you, you buzzing hunk of junk. This is spite, isn't it? I'm sorry I broke you, all right? Oh, I should never have touched this damn thing. Stupid Revis. Just have to tinker with everything, don't you? Gracious. You nearly gave me a heart attack. You're a Redoran enforcer, aren't you? Look, I'm near to fixing this thing, I promise. Wait, how are you not a mumbling imbecile? Don't bother answering. I can't hear a thing. Ears are plugged, see?
What's going on with this device?
Device? Oh dear, you're just as mad as the others, aren't you? Look, try to focus. This resonator is broken. I need to set these dials to the correct sequence, but I can't hear the tones. Are you aware of any sequence it could be set to? Just nod.
No.
Well, that's disappointing. But, random tinkering is the mother of invention, right? I need you to turn the dials until you think they're in the right position. Then pull that lever. Anything you might have heard or seen could help. I believe in you.
Alright, here goes.
That didn't work, but keep trying. There are only 1,024 possible combinations after all. We'll have it in no time.
Okay, it must be... I believe that when it's yellow, it means it's good. Let's see. Is that it?
Something's happening. I think you got it. Yes, that's it. It's working. I hope.
What happened? Come on, let's get out of here.
Yeah, okay.
See? Everything worked out. I have a small camp set outside of this room. We can talk there.
Yeah, I'd like to know what is wrong with what was the point of all this? I'm really curious.
Ah, the hero of the hour. You have my deepest thanks and most heartfelt compliments. The fact that you fixed it in your clearly addled condition. Exemplary work. Just exemplary. Seems like it's quieted down. I do hope it stays that way.
What happened back there?
I can offer little more than a guess. When you corrected the melody, the resonator returned to a dormant state. Some kind of slumbering function to conserve energy, maybe. What matters is that it's quieted down. Thank goodness.
Wait, what is this shit? That's what I want to know. Do you think the egg ants will be alright?
Oh dear, I hope so. Their exposure was fairly limited. If they had remained for another day, though, difficult to say. Please, let the foreman know how truly sorry I am. If there's anything I can do to help, feel free to call on me at my tower.
Thank you, I'll speak to the foreman.
I do wish I could have done a more thorough study of the resonator. What do you think they would do with such a device? Enslavement, perhaps? No, not enslavement. That's too obvious.
Can I ask you something?
Please, after all you've done, I'd say you're entitled to ask me several somethings.
What was that machine exactly?
A dwarven resonator. A tonal amplification device meant to alter thought patterns. That's my hypothesis, anyway. The tones clearly have a powerful effect on the brain. To the dwarves, though, it might have sounded like a lovely song and nothing more.
You mentioned it might have been used for slavery?
Well, not slavery in the conventional sense. The tone wouldn't compel the listeners to work so much as it would make working a source of profound pleasure. So the workers would be eager to work, you see? They might have even paid for the privilege.
So, slavery through mind control?
Well, again, slavery is a clumsy description. It's more like a transaction. Labor in exchange for brief, pleasurable sensations. Much like the skooma trade. I guess that's not much better than slavery, is it? Of course, this is all just conjecture.
Why were you feeling with this device?
I hail from House Telvanni, a house obsessed with magical antiquity. We suffer from a peculiar need to tinker with, well, everything. I won't make excuses. I knew there were risks, but honestly had no idea that the miners would be exposed.
Didn't you know about the Gnisis mine being connected?
Of course not. I've spent years surveying this ruin. I took so many precautions. Unfortunately, when I engaged the resonator, there were a number of minor tremors. They breached the wall between the ruin and the mine. The rest is tragic history.
You were down here the entire time?
Yes, several days in fact. I erected a series of oral wards to protect myself from the resonator's effects, but I could tell I was slipping. Another few days and I'd have been as mad as those egg hands. I had to get creative.
Earplugs?
Yes, the wondrous power of Kwama wax. Given a few minutes of heat exposure, it hardens and expands. Great for plugging leaks, mending furniture, and protecting you from ancient dwarven brain scramblers. First-rate stuff.
I like it. That's creative. Okay. Well, where am I? Oh well, you know what, yeah, you can be on the way, I don't care, I won't fight you. Like, for real. I have no reason to do so, and I won't. Like, really, you can chase me all you want, like, the game is like, oh, you fought in the mine and you had a boss and shit like this. You want to return to the NPC? Oh, we'll litter the place with monsters. We hope you like it. No, no I don't. Surprisingly.
You did it! My egg hands started stumbling out of the mine a few minutes ago. They've got some bumps and scrapes and more than a few headaches, but otherwise no worse for the wear. What happened down there?
A Dark Elf mage accidentally activated a Dwarven mind control device.
A Dwarven what? How did... I've worked those mines for years and I've never seen a scrap of dwarf mischief. Where is this snow-backed Dark Elf? It was that Telvanni skeever Revis, wasn't it?
Yes, it was Revis. He says sorry and offered to help get the mine back on track.
Huh. More Telvanni trickery. And to think I'd almost warmed to that little dolt. Ugh. Enough grumbling. I'm just grateful that my people are alive and safe.
Me too.
It's only because of you, friend. I'll raise a bottle of mead to you every night, from now until world's end. Please, take this. You've more than earned it for what you've done. With a couple of days rest and a few stiff drinks, we'll be up and running again. I guess I should go check on the Queen at some point. She's probably a nervous wreck. Always been a little skittish, that one.
How about that? The Kwama killed their queen during the mine disaster.
What? No, that can't be. The Queen's the heart of the mine. We mine eggs for Mara's sake. Can't very well run an egg mine without eggs, can you? I'm sorry. It's been a rough few days. It was that damned dwarf magic, wasn't it?
Yes, the song affected everything in there, even the Kwama.
Revis, I want you to find that scrawny little wizard and tell him the bills come due. He wants to help? Well, now's the hawking time. If he doesn't fix this, we'll sick the Redoran on him. He doesn't want that, believe me.
I'll talk to him, he might have a way to solve this missing queen problem.
Revis lives just north of here. You'll see a tangle of old rope bridges and rocks. Kine only knows what that wizard does out there. Make sure you really lay into him, huh? I'd do it myself, but I've got to take care of this lot.
Did House Redoran ever show up to help with the mines?
Of course not. Too busy praying and hollowing out bugs, no doubt. But make no mistake. If they find out a Telvanni mage has been poking around in their territory, they'll come down on this place like a Dawnstar gale.
How do you think Revis can help?
That's a question for Revis. Frankly, I don't give a damn how he fixes it. He just needs to fix it. Tell him to use some of that Telvanni magic to conjure up a queen or something. Wait, that's a terrible idea. It'll probably end up eating us.
And what happens if he's unable to help?
Then it'll fall to the houses to sort this mess out. Of course, they'll probably be too busy posturing and politicking to help us. It'll be the egg hands that suffer most. You can count on that.
Yeah.
I knew that Telvanni would betray us eventually. We should have cast him out years ago.
Why is this place full of Blear Road? With monsters everywhere, really. Just secure that shit, please. Too many monsters. Well, of course I will go for the... Yeah. Chase me. Where's the... Oh, it's down here. Well, Geronimo, I guess. Yeah. No worries. The Dwemer are everywhere. Like, really. They're really everywhere. That's impressive. They left some shit behind. I wonder what happened to them. Okay, they don't seem to be anything interesting in there. Except monster hissing at me, which is not the most interesting thing, if I want to be honest. It's just stupid monster hissing at me. I like to do that a lot. Come on! Wait. Don't tell me I can't rejoin the road from there. Like, yeah, I can, right? How do I actually reach the mage? Like, I see those bridge out there. How do I reach the bridge? Like, why is this a fucking labyrinth? And not just a labyrinth. No, a labyrinth filled with enemies. Yet, how do I get up there? I have no idea. I just want to get up there. I'm chased by half the map right now. But hey, it's fun, right? What the fuck? Okay. God! I'm pretty sure I wasn't supposed to go there this way, but yeah, who the fuck cares? Okay. I'm very lost, in case you didn't see that.
Another one missing. Why, there are 3. How many eggs did they take? Ah, hello again, my friend. All's well and nicest, yes? I heard the bustle of the town when I returned home. It would seem our work in the mine was a success. What a relief. You care to join me for... Wait, what are you doing all the way out here?
The Quama's queen is dead. Foreman Laddar is furious.
Oh dear, that is a problem. Damnable resonator. That is the last time I randomly flipped switches on an ancient dwarven machine. Never let it be said that Revis Demnavani shirks his responsibilities. I'll fix this. You have my word.
How do you plan on doing that?
Well, in addition to being a Dwemer scholar, I'm a compulsive egg collector. What? I have diverse interests. Anyway, I happen to possess a Royal Quama egg. Or at least I did. It seems that some cliff striders stole it from my hatchery.
Where's the egg now?
Tucked away in one of the beast's roosts, I suspect. I'm not sure which one, though. Find as many cliff strider egg heaps as you can, then mark them with this divining stone. I'll jot down their locations and prepare them for transport.
Alright, I'll find these eggs heaps and meet you back there.
You shouldn't have any difficulty finding the egg heaps. Just look for giant piles of hardened mud and feces. Did I mention that feces would be involved? No? Well, there will be feces. Loads of it.
If you love eggs so much, why do you leave them in an unguarded open-air hatchery?
Ah, well, it only appears unguarded. I erected a series of powerful wards before I set out to discover the resonator. Unfortunately, I was down there for a very long time. These wards don't last forever, you know.
Why are these cliff striders throwing the egg in a heap?
Honestly, your guess is as good as mine. I've never been interested in the brutes. They steal all sorts of things. Guars, furniture, spare keys. They pack them in mud and feces along with their own eggs. Puzzling, truly.
Do you think the baby cliff striders will try to eat the royal egg?
I guess it's possible. Like I said, cliff striders are very odd and unpredictable. All the more reason to find the egg quickly.
Okay. Yeah, above. Of course above. Come on. Don't tell me. No. No. No, 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 no. I don't... I want... I hate this part. Let's be honest. Let it be said. I fucking hate this part. This is bullshit. I don't want to find a way that's... Fuck you. Why is this Nyx Hound taking so long to kill? Like, why? For real, why? It's a fucking Nyx Hound. Yeah, okay, feces. Go fuck yourself, I don't have the time. Yeah, this thing got my frustration passed on him. Very obviously. Yeah, of course, yeah, we chase you forever. You happy player? No, I'm not. Go the fuck away. No, I have to find my way again. Which is more easier now that I see that there is those stairs there.
Excellent work finding those egg heaps. Really, first rate. Now comes the real challenge. The mud slurry encasing the eggs is hard as obsidian. There's really no way to tell which heap contains the royal egg until we crack open the casing.
If you have no idea which heap contains the royal egg, how do we know which heap to take to Nemesis?
Simple. We bring them all with us. I'm confident at least one of these heaps contains the royal egg. Of course, there's the other matter of getting the eggs out without breaking them, but, you know, that's something we can figure out when we get to town.
This doesn't feel like much of a plan.
Oh, don't worry so much. I mean, you managed to disable an ancient dwarven resonator with 0 training. Extracting an egg from a pile of dung should be a walk among the daisies for you, right?
Actually true.
This is going to work. Just you wait and see.
Yeah. We'll see. I still wanna know why is there so much monster around the town. Doesn't feel like very secure, if you ask me. But hey, who am I to judge?
Until your house shows up, we have no other options. Please tell me you have good news. I don't think I've got the stamina for another disaster. What did Revis say? Can he help us or not?
Reviews believes he might have a royal Kwama egg you can use.
A royal egg? The Telvanni had a Kwama queen just lying around? I guess I shouldn't be surprised. This might actually work. It would take an army to shove a full-grown queen through that mine. But an egg? We've got a real chance here.
The eggs encased in one of 3 Cliffstrider egg heap. We are not sure which one.
Of course. Always a catch. Whatever you need to do to break that egg out, you do it. I'm gonna make damn sure he knows we're watching.
I'll be sure to tell him.
Sorry for the delay. Getting the eggs down here was trickier than I thought. Greetings, Foreman.
Enough with the apologies, Revis. Our mutual friend told me everything. Where are these egg heaps?
Oh, yes, I'll put them down by the dock. Should make the cleanup a bit less onerous. Feel free to go down there and inspect them. I just need a moment before we begin.
This better work. We've got a lot riding on this.
Loftar's gone, right? Good. I have news of the unpleasant variety. Based on the looks of the egg heaps, I'd say our royal egg is near to hatching. If the queen emerges before we put her in the mine, the workers will reject her.
So, how do we keep the queen from hatching?
Our misadventures in the mine gave me an idea. Kwama seemed particularly susceptible to tonal magic, and tonal magic is simply the creative manipulation of sound. I propose we sing our young queen a lullaby.
You're not suggesting turning the dwarven resonator back on, are you?
What? No. Simple music and a dash of magic should do. We just need a bard. Preferably one that puts people to sleep. I can amplify the tones through magic to make a soothing, enchanted melody. It's brilliant.
You're serious?
Yes. And what's more, I know a bard who can do it. Vigard the Sparrow. He's a talentless hack, but he's proven very adept at putting audiences to sleep. Word around town is that he's headed south. Track him down and tell him I say.
Always a catch.
That should be enough.
Like, that's true what they say, like, always a catch. And let me guess, he won't be there, or he want me to do something for him before he help, right?
Somebody help me to hurry, make haste. It's me that these filthy creatures want to taste.
Okay, I can see. Okay, 3 Kakuti. Are you kidding me? Those things are fucking hard to beat. And of course they have a million stun in a row. Because otherwise it's not fun, right? Yeah, and they keep pushing me around! Fuck them, really! Yeah, see? That is fun, right? Thank you to these other players for helping. And that's it. Where's...
The hero approaches, a warrior without peer. Alas, all my gold was squandered on beer. The hero is selfless, the hero is kind. The hero won't kill me and rob me blind. I hope.
Are you going to keep singing?
I'm sorry. I always sing when I'm nervous. But I don't have any reason to worry now, right? No reason to quake and shiver with fright.
You're going to be fine. Reavers need you to perform back in Gnisis.
Nisus? Those dirty miners don't understand my craft. Practically tossed me out on my ear the last time I visited. Reavers has always been kind to me, though. Very well, I'll meet you there. An impromptu performance for a Telvanni mage. Very exciting.
A lot of quests that involve music lately. Music or tone of music.
There you are! Are you a party? We're paying some bard to sing to dung piles now? To soothe the royal egg with the power of music? Are you all deranged? This sounds like something out of a children's story. How is Loftar falling for this? It's clearly part of Revis's evil plan.
Do you have any better ideas?
Yes, we report this latest disaster to House Redoran, and they force House Telvanni to pay for our losses. While they're at it, they can provide us with another Kwama Queen. A simple solution for a simple problem.
Have you heard from House Redoran about the mine problem yet?
That's beside the point. The house is very busy, dealing with some pressing threat to all of Vardenfell, no doubt. They'll be here any moment. I can feel it.
Right. Is there a reason you called for me?
The foreman wants to see you. He's down with everyone else at the docks preparing for this latest farce. While you are all playing your games, I'll be giving my report to House Redorin. They should be along any minute now.
Yeah, okay. Good thing there was water there.
I hope you know what you're doing, Revis. Here's my favorite hero. Everything is prepared. If you're ready, we can get started.
I'm ready.
Remember what I told you, Vigard? The sound of your voice should help soothe the Queen. Just sing from the heart.
I will, Revis. Settle in, everyone. I've written a song for just this occasion. I think you'll enjoy it. Oh, Quama, sweet Quama, don't you wanna
Oh my god, it's cringy as fuck!
What's happening? I think... Oh no. What is that?
Oh, look at that. It's just a baby.
Oh no! Something's wrong! Everybody run!
Oh well. It's a boss. I should have known. An annoying one, of course. Please. Stun, stun, stun. Really classy, Zenimax. Keep being classy, please. Like, what is this boss and why is it coming here? Oh, it's the mother, maybe. Ah, that would make sense. Okay, now you can, just die. And peace off. Hey, thanks for the help. By the way.
That was your last chance, Revis. To Sovngarde with you and your schemes.
Manor is right. The resonator activating, the Queen getting killed, that poor Bard losing his life. It's all my fault. I deserve everything that's coming to me.
So that's it? You're giving up?
More like quarantining myself. I'm a natural disaster masquerading as a person. If I just sit here quietly, no one else will get hurt. Besides, we're out of options. Other than breaking into the mine and planting the egg in the nursery, of course.
You're the one who created this mess. You need to fix it.
You know? Fetch it. You're right. I'm the one who got the miners into this mess, and I'm going to damn well be the one who gets them out. It will be dangerous, though. Planting things in Quama mines always carries risk.
What do we need to do?
I knew I could count on you. Head to the mines and look for the nursery. I'll retrieve the royal egg and meet you there. Once we plant the egg, the workers will almost certainly attack. You'll have to fend them off until the Queen emerges.
Alright, I'll meet you in the egg mine. Oh, classical defend that shit. That was a hard climb. Oh well. They're yellow now. That's cool. Won't attack me at least. They still eat the dead corpse of the miners, so yeah, I'm not sure it's good, but yeah.
Thank goodness you're here. We have to hurry.
Well, that's quite the egg. Fuck's sake. Disgusting too.
Our little queen-to-be is stirring. No time for pleasantries.
The egg is hatching?
Yes, and soon. We need to get Her Majesty inside the nursery before that happens. If the Queen doesn't take on the scent of the colony, the workers will reject her. So yes, urgency.
By reject, do you mean kill?
Yes, exactly that. Kwama workers produce a pheromone unique to their colony. Unfortunately, these colonies often compete over resources, making them natural enemies. Hence the infanticide. Now, if you don't mind, this egg is getting very heavy.
Alright, let's do this.
After you.
Let's do this shit.
Once this is down, the other Kwama are going to try and stop it from hatching. Make sure it does. Once they see it's a queen, they'll leave it alone.
Yeah, okay, so it's
I'll
just...
head outside to ensure no one comes in before you're done. Good luck.
So it's just survive and do this shit. Okay. They will attack me mostly, I'm pretty sure. Wait, why do I have 300 ping? What? What the hell? Oh my god, it's unplayable. It's fucking unplayable. Oh my god, it's not me, it's the server. Like, there is nothing taking my connection right now. I have like 200 pings for no reason. Oh my god, the servers are killing themselves. This is fucking unplayable. Like, I attack, but I do no damage. Like, this is the worst moment to have ping. Like, look at this. I didn't take damage. The enemies have no idea what to do. But on the other hand, yeah, I mean, it means I'm not stunned and shit. So yeah, I guess there's that. Yeah, okay. It really depends. There will be a boss at the end, right? It's false. There will be. Like, look at this ping. It's not me. I can assure you, it's not me. You give it like, you know what? Oh, you wanna play? You have to defend an egg. Like, look, you have 300 ping now. Good luck. Like, the enemies have no idea where I am. That's how buggy it is right now. I like the fact it won't go down either. Like, it's just staying there at 300 ping. I can see it because I can see the... Oh my god. see. No. Like, yeah, 200 ping, 300 ping, like, no reason. But I will see the end of this quest, I can assure you that.
Damn it, Manor. Are these Redoran Oathmen ever going to arrive? Where are they?
They'll be here soon. The chance to punish this
I
treacherous
was wondering where you'd gotten off to. Thought you might have moved on. I certainly wouldn't blame you. Between Manor and this owl-brained Telvanni, I'm about ready to head back to Skyrim myself. How are things in the mine?
There's a new Kwama Queen in the nursery. It just hatched and appeared healthy.
What? You're not joking, are you? I mean, I'm grateful if that's the truth, but how?
Revis egg. We planted it in the nursery just before it hatched.
So, Revis wasn't trying to destroy us after all. He's still got a lot of explaining to do, but for what it's worth, I'm happy I was wrong about him. Oh gods, what a day. I've had enough excitement for 10 lifetimes. I'm just anxious to get back to work.
I'm sure.
Here, take this. Without you, we'd still be dragging half-mad miners out of there. It'll take some time to get the mine up and running, but with a new queen, I bet we'll be even more prosperous than before. Thanks, friend, and safe travels.
Well, thank you.
Revis, our friend here told me what you did. I'm still madder than a shaved cave bear, but you're free to go.
What?
Excuse me?
You got us a queen. Don't get me wrong, I don't want you mending my clothes or making my food. I'd probably wind up naked and poisoned. But you did what you said you'd do. That's good enough for me.
Have you lost your mind? This miscreant can't be allowed to leave. House Redoran will hear of this. I'll report you too. I'll report this whole fetching town.
Report shit. We don't care.
I'd be worried if I thought Manor's word counted for anything. Stay out of trouble, Revis. I mean it.
Well, I certainly didn't expect that. I thought the foreman was going to strangle me with his belt, but now we part company as friends. Remarkable. I owe it all to you. Without your help, my head would be decorating some Redoran's parlor. I'm at a loss.
What will you do now?
Help with the mine, of course. Provided Lothdar lets me. I have to learn to fix my mistakes. Or better yet, to not make them in the first place. I suspect the miners are still suffering from the resonator's effects. I'm sure I could brew a remedy.
Not worried about Manor?
I'm getting the impression that Manor's threats don't count for much without the foreman's support. I doubt I have much to worry about. Thank you again. If you ever need another rare egg or need something broken, feel free to call on me, alright?
Yeah, okay. I mean, this guy is a good guy. I'll say that. Like, he is a good guy. He's just not very good at expressing it. That is good. Okay, we'll do one last thing, and it's that delve up there, which happened to be a quest too. Oh, speaking of quest, where is it? Below? What do you mean below? What? Oh, maybe in there. Yeah.
Deal with the problem as promised, Lord Thonlin. But I'm going to take a moment to make an assumption. You're somewhat versed in fighting, or at the very least defending yourself. It's your aura and the swagger that give it away. Are you looking for work by chance?
What are you offering?
My outfit specializes in spirit intervention. investigating hauntings and putting lingering spirits to rest. Spirits aren't always welcoming, though. In cases like our current job, we need someone to watch our backs.
What's so dangerous about the current job?
We're to cleanse a malicious presence on lands recently acquired by our employer. I know very little about the area, other than the Ashlanders think it's cursed. Whatever the presence is, it likely won't sit idle while we exorcise it. Hence, you.
I'll do it.
Our destination is an old fortress far to the north, accessible only by a small pass in the mountains. There's an Ashlander camp outside of it where we'll be stopping for supplies. We may find out more from them.
Can you tell me more about the job?
The friendly gentleman talking to us earlier, Lord Thonlin, that's our employer. He just purchased a writ for the land the fortress sits on. Says he got it rather cheap, too. I imagine the spirit infestation must have lowered the price a bit.
And how do you plan on ridding the land of these spirits?
First, we figure out why they linger. Is it a cursed relic binding them? Vengeance for a wrongful death? Looking to say goodbye to a loved one? It's always different. Once we figure that out, it's easier to get them to move on.
And this usually works?
I can't say it's always been perfect, but my group's the best at what we do. We even guarantee that our client will be fully satisfied or their money back. Won't find other ghost hunters offering that, I promise.
Has your employer given you any information that might help us with this job?
I doubt Lord Thonlin knows any more than us. Knowing the type of person our employer is, he likely viewed this deal as too good to pass up and left it at that. Not big on details, that one.
Tell me more about your group here.
This team here? This team's the best ghost hunting team in all of Tamriel. We all have a special connection with the realm of the dead in one way or another. It helps us communicate and problem solve when it comes to spirits.
Special connection to the realm of the dead?
Near-death experiences. Cast a lightning spell while wading in water could put you one step into the great beyond. There's just something about having one foot in the grave that ghosts relate to.
I've almost died lots of time.
Well, then maybe we should talk when we're done. You could round out our group. We're always looking for a little muscle. We thought Shars knew how to fight. I mean, just look at his arms, but he's a pacifist. So, oh well.
Greetings, fellow traveler of whatever town we're in. Speak to me as a friend, for that is what we shall become. That is, unless you have darkness in your heart, then we will part as the greatest of enemies. For I only mingle with those pure.
You're awfully...
Righteous? I know. It is the many years I've studied underneath the tutelage of the noblest and most honorable of lords and ladies. My teachers would give their food to the hungry, their money to the poor, their clothes to the naked.
That sounds very giving.
They were. So much so they ended up on the streets with no home, no money, and no food. But they had purity in their hearts, and that's what was important. Until they caught the plague. Then most of them died. But they died with honor.
Yeah, if you say so.
Balara Nama I, traveler. May the spirits walk among you as an ally, and your shadow never stray from your feet.
What language was that grading in?
It is the language of my people's religion and beliefs. It dates back to ancient times when the true gods were worshipped, when mortals and immortals lived side by side as equals. It's very old. I can tell you more about it, for a donation, of course.
Missionaries of the Tree and the Eight seem pretty happy to share their tenets for free.
You have a valid point. I suppose I have to stay competitive or risk letting this old, grand religion fall into total obscurity.
Tell me more.
The name of our religion is so ancient that the mortal tongue cannot speak its name, but it holds the secrets of divinity. Its true followers long ago achieved perfection and left this world behind. Most of their teachings are lost to time.
Holy crap, this music is so good. I know you can't hear it on YouTube, but fuck. This is so good. How do you know so much then?
I found their lost archives and scrolls. Just a fraction of the truth, traveler, but enough. The path of perfection is open to me, and you may follow it. For another small donation, I can give you a copy of the holy texts. Ask me when we return.
That's it. Well, you know what? We will stop there, actually. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I just wanna exit this place. Actually, I just wanna go in front of the delve. Maybe it's where I need to go. The delve. It's actually close. Well, let's go. I mean, that is my destination, so let's go. Okay, I want the way shrine first. Then I'll stop at the delve. It is a delve, right? Must be. Actually, I could stop into the delve. Nothing prevents me. Really. If I find how to get in there. Mustn't be hard. Yeah, okay, where's the entrance? No, right here. That wasn't actually easy to load delve. Oh well, anyway, thank you so much for watching. It was nice to see you. Have a good one. See ya.